Tuite isn't what you think. It's not to destroy joints only. Today we're going to talk about Tuite. All right, now Tuite is joint manipulations. We all know things like Kotegaeshi and Nikyu, Sankyu, you name it, we have it. And it's funny that when you're using these Tuites, they're using the 6G hands to apply. Now, this goes right back into the Bubishi, the 6G hands of Shaolin. Now, one in particular, let's take the iron bone hand. Okay, it's pictured like this. Now, everybody knows the concussive actions of the iron bone hand, how you can strike with it. I've done many exposés on this and videotapes and YouTubes and whatnot. Lesser known is the Tuite of the iron bone, and I've discussed this in other videos as well. Now, when you're doing the Kotegaeshi, for example, you're using that iron bone hand, okay, to propel that person down. If you're just using a grip to take that hand and push it down with, okay, you're losing half of your potential. Two reasons. First of all, the torque is not going to be as strong when you're trying to push with a tightened fist. And I'm going to do an expose on the fist in another video. But when you're grabbing and trying to make like a fist action with it, or you're holding it with two hands, your hands are very inefficient because the hand doesn't turn down this far. When you're using the 6G hands, okay, that hand has a lot more turn, a lot more torque, and a lot more range of motion, so you can affect the joints better. Now, there's many different applications. We could go into the single bladed grass hand, okay, using it on say Sankyo. Okay, if we were going into Nikyu, you can do the same type of an action. Again, going into Gokyu, you could do the same type of an action using the 6G hands or the single bladed grass hand for this demonstration. Now, what we have to understand though is that's all well and good that the 6G hands works better for applying Tuites, okay, whether it be Shianagi or whatever it is. But there's more reason for it. Now, with modern science and medical understanding and technology and research, we've uncovered that the Tuite has a very important role in your Kyusho application. And one reason is it affects the nervous system a specific way. And that Tuite, okay, when you use that Tuite, it is not as a final action. You know, it can be, you can break someone's joint and that could end the situation. But for the application of Kyusho, the Tuite is a gateway into destroying the body easier, okay? And that doesn't make sense to a lot of people, but it leads you into the autonomic system, all right? So I'm not going to get into the mechanics here. In the Platinum subscription, I'll get into the mechanics of what it is and why, but just let it be known that there is a deeper meaning to Tuite rather than just destroying the joints, okay? And the old masters knew it, the old masters wrote about it. And there's, in the Bubishi as an example, okay, you got the white crane and the black tiger. Well, the white crane does one attack, the black tiger does another attack. But what happens if you use the white crane to attack the black tiger targets, or you use the black tiger targets to attack the white crane targets? This is what I'm getting at. Okay, there's a deep study, we've verified it medically, scientifically, and this is what we use in our applications and why our Kyusho is so powerful. And it's not hitting pressure points, folks. This is working with real physiology. We're studying the nervous system of the body. We're studying the reflex systems of the body. We're studying the blood systems of the body, the lymphatic systems, all the electrics, all the hydraulics, everything that goes on with the body, we're studying and we're understanding that they all correlate back to the Bubishi. And again, not pressure points. the old targets were the real anatomical structures. So I hope you enjoyed this film. I'm going to be putting more on it. The film you see in the back, it was done from a seminar I did with Master Chikumi of Weijiru. We exposed the Seisan and some of the Kyusho applications. He was working with his methodology and I was working with mine. And we did this Tuite lock using a part of Seisan that did this, and it comes around. This is Weichi version, by the way. Okay, and using those iron bone hands in the applications for the Tuite. Very simple applications, very powerful. Okay, but what I didn't explain at that seminar, and what I'm going to explain in the Platinum subscription, is how it affects the nervous system so you can hurt the opponent more. Thanks for watching. And don't forget, you should subscribe to the Platinum subscription because all this information is in there. Every time I put in additional information on some of the deeper research, like the research on the Shichin of the Bubichi, the targets, the tools, we put it a small clip out here so people can understand, get a basic understanding. But if you want deeper study, it takes more than a YouTube. It's going to take you a reading, and it's going to take a longer film to explain, demonstrate, and that's what we do in the Platinum subscription. So please subscribe. I'll put the link below, and I'll put it on the card also, so you can take a look and check it out for yourself.